All right, I'm gonna start record. All right, can you guys still hear me? Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna minimize this so you can't see me anymore, but just to take this out of the way. Well, today we're gonna talk about converting the challengers to coaches, because since we're doing the challenge group, you guys are gonna see a lot of activity in there and positive stuff like you are, and there's gonna be people that actually, are doing so well and they're contributing to the challenge and they're posting every day, like you, Ansley. And Nancy, you're doing great too. That you think that they might be great coaches if you're not a coach already, because that's what we do as coaches. We look at who we think we would do well on our teams just by the way they're interacting in our groups. So it's so cool when you start seeing interaction, because pretty much that's what, as coaches, as you know, that's what we do. We put people in groups, we inspire them, we support them, we motivate them, and we're looking for other people that can do the same thing on our teams. So we look for the people that are in our groups that are really participating and are enjoying the group, because we know a lot of those people will make amazing coaches. So there is a document in the back office, in our office page. It's called the Coach 5-Step Invitation Process. And you guys can print it off. I did put it in our Coach Basics post for today. It's a PDF. It's about, I have it here with me, probably about 5-6 pages long. But it's just a nice review. You don't have to do it all, but how to invite a challenger to be a coach. So I'm just gonna review that, the 5 steps, and it's pretty cool actually. I didn't know that was so detailed. I had just reviewed it the other day and I really like it. There are a couple ways to invite coaches, but this is the one that the Beachbody uses. So let me see here, let me get to the next slide. Okay, so the first step, of course, you want to invite someone to be a coach, but they say what you should do is do like a pre-qualifying interview. And the examples that they give on this PDF form is you can say, hey, Ansley, I'm so excited that you finished your 21-day fix. Tell me about it. Or you could say, you sound excited about your experience on a scale of 1 to 10. How excited are you? So just talk to them, see how much they love the program, in the Shakeology, and then that's like a pre-qualifying interview. And then they say there's 3 steps. And when you hear the green light moments during the pre-qualifying interview, which is just like, hey, you know what, I think they might really be interested in this or might make a great coach. There's 3 things you want to do. You want to praise them, you want to disarm them, and you want to ask them. So the first step is praising them for how well they've done and how excited they seem about their progress and results. And then from there, you want to disarm them by making it a no-pressure deal, letting them know it's okay that it may or may not be right for them right now. Then you ask them if they ever consider becoming a coach. So those are the 3 steps. You want to make sure they feel comfortable and they don't feel like they're being pushed into something. But it's amazing how I've approached a few people in our group already and said, hey, you know what, you're doing so well. Do you ever think about doing what I'm doing? And we go from there. So here's a sample invite. Sounds like things are going great for you. I'm so excited that you've done so well and that you've lost 15 pounds. I'm not sure if this is for you or not right now, but since you're doing so well, I have to ask, have you ever considered being a coach and joining my team? I think you'd be great. So no matter what they say, you want to get them to step 2. And some responses, one I got from this one really good friend of mine when I approached her about being a coach, because I saw her posting stuff on her wall and she was getting a lot of activity as people are asking what she was doing. And I'm like, Kristen, her name's Kristen, I'm like, you would make a great coach because you're inspiring people, people are asking what you're doing. And so why not make a little commission by telling these people what you're doing and send them to your own website? And her first response was, I'm too fat, there's no way anybody would want to listen to me. But she's already lost 27 pounds. So people would listen to her, and she did sign up, and she's just a discount coach right now. So she's thinking about working the business. But that was her response to me at first. Some other responses you might get are, I don't know much about it. Is it really something I could do? I've thought about it, but I'm not sure. So the next thing you want to do is what they call a bridge, which is just like a bridge in between the step 1 and step 2. And let me show you that. Because step 2 is the main interview where you can actually ask more questions to see if they're ready to be a coach. So the bridge they talk about is this. Why don't I ask you a few questions and we can go from there to see if this is something that would work for you and if it's a right fit. Sound good? So from there, you'll know if they want to continue or not. And then you do the interview. So you want to ask your customer a few questions to help both of you determine whether or not coaching is a right fit. What you want to do is ask them questions about the 3 vital behaviors as a coach, which is be proof the products work. You want to invite people on the journey, and you do personal development. So here's a couple things you could ask them to see if this is meant for them. Be proof the products work. So you could say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about the program in the group? Do you plan on continuing with Beachbody programs and Shakeology in the future? When you go on to the invite, you can say, hey, have you been talking with people about Beachbody? If so, how many and who? Could you see yourself helping people get started on their own Beachbody journey? Or would you be opposed to earning income for helping people get started? And then on the personal development focus, you could ask them, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a team player would you say you are? How willing are you to learn new things? And would taking some time and going through very simple training to learn what we do as coaches be something you could see yourself doing? So with these questions, be proof the product work questions help reinforce how much your customer loves what they're doing and that they continue to plan to continue doing it. The invite questions get your customer thinking about who they can help, and it starts to build a contact list of people that, later down the line they could help. And then the personal development questions give you an idea of how well they'll fit on your team and how coachable they'll be. Because it's one thing as a coach, when you bring other coaches on your team, you want to make sure that they're eager to learn, but they're also coachable, because it makes a big difference. And it's amazing when people are ready to learn. It's such a great opportunity. So then after you go through that little interview, the next step is you want to send the video. So the video is a Team Beachbody opportunity video, which is in our back office too. Or now we have actually a website that our mentor, Joe Gonzalez, made that is also another place we can send people to so they can review what network marketing is and also about the company and the FAQ, the facts and all the questions they would ever have about Beachbody. It's all there on one page, and that's the website there that you could go to. So if someone's interested, this bridge they're talking about, the step 2 to step 3, this is so important. So you want to say something like, if I, would you? So this is something you could say. From what you told me, it sounds like coaching might be a really great fit for you. But just to make absolutely certain, why don't I send you information that explains more? If I send you a video that tells you more about coaching, would you have 10 minutes to watch it? Then you want to schedule when they will watch the video and when you will follow up. You would say something like, do you have time to watch it now, or would later today work better? And then you want to say, great, what time in the next 24 hours are you available so I can follow up and see what you thought? You want to schedule the watch and follow up as soon as you can, ideally within 24 hours, because you don't want them sitting too long after they've watched the video. So like I said, the video that we're talking about here, it's called Introducing Team Beachbody, and I can put it in our Team Pursuit page so you guys can see what it is if you have not seen it yet. And it's just a brief overview of what Beachbody coaches do. It's about 8 minutes long. So you can send them that video and then see how they're interested, or see what they liked about that video. So you set up a time, you have them, you could say, great, so you can watch this tonight at, say, 9 o'clock. Go ahead and watch the video, and I will follow up with you first thing in the morning to see what you thought about it. Sound good? So using the if, I, would you statement is key to the success of this step. And then you send them the video, or you can send them to our website, which we will go over more at some other point, because that more incorporates more of the 45-second presentation that we had, that you guys have both learned about before, and we'll go over that in a second. So that's the third step, is you want to send them the video or send them to the website. And then from there, step 4 is the follow-up and confirm interest. So these are a few things you can ask them once they've watched the video. What did you like about the video? Did you come to a better understanding about what coaching is? Did you see how coaching would allow you to help others just like I helped you? So does this look like something you're willing to invest in? So those are just a few questions. You don't have to do all of them, or it's just an idea for you guys. So when we start, when approaching people about the coach opportunity, you have some scripts that you can use already. And like I said, this is all in our back office. It's actually pretty great. So once you've gone through all this, you follow up, you confirm. Something you could say is, Ansley, it sounds like coaching is perfect for you, and I would love to have you join our team. So here's how it works. You have the option to enroll with a challenge pack, which comes complete with a fitness program, the complete fitness and nutrition guide. Your first month of Shakeology and your new coach enrollment fee is waived. You get all that for an initial investment of, we'd say $140, since we're doing the 21-day fix. After your initial investment, you'll just have the investment of Shakeology each month and your coach business service fee, which covers the cost of your online business websites, your customer service, your coach online office, and more. How would you like to cover that? With a credit or debit card? So that's just an example. You guys don't have to do all that, but you could actually just copy and paste that to a client if you wanted to, because like I said, this is available. And copy and paste is key to this business. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Everything is there for us. So you want to make sure if they have any more questions, follow up with them and explain more things if they have more questions. So, and then on to the next step would be you want to upgrade them, enroll them as a coach. So now they're ready. So there's a few ways you can enroll a new coach. The free enrollment is where they've already had a challenge pack purchase in the past. So if they enroll it as a coach now, they can actually get that enroll with the $39.95 coach fee, but they get that reimbursed. So it's pretty cool. Once they sign up, there's a form. We would teach you guys where to find it, and they just fill it out, and they can get the $39.95 reimbursed to them. So that it's actually a free enrollment. I think they keep about $5 because they do send a coach welcome book. I don't know if this is still the same one. I don't know if this is the one you guys get now, but this is what they send, and there's a CD, and it's a little booklet that talks a little bit about coaching. So I think they keep $5 for that. So it's not, I guess, completely free, but that's one way you can enroll a coach. Another way is to enroll with a challenge pack, like most of you and most of our team has, is you sign up as a coach with a challenge pack, and then that waives that coach fee. And then the third option is they don't want the Shakeology or the challenge pack just yet. They just want to enroll with the fee. So they do just pay the $39.95 and they become a coach. So those are the three ways that you can enroll a coach. And those are the 5 steps. So the 5 steps with the Beachbody way is you want to invite them to the opportunity, you want to interview them, you want to send them to our website to watch the videos, or you can send them that Team Beachbody video from Beachbody. You want to follow up and confirm the interest, and then you upgrade them to a coach. So that's one way that you can invite a coach. And like I said, it's a lot of information, but it's a great document to print off and just have, just so you guys can look at and get some ideas about how when you start inviting challengers into our group and you see how active they are and how much they're enjoying it, that this is the easiest way you can actually just ask somebody, hey, have you ever thought of doing what I'm doing? And you go from there. But the other way that we have learned over the last few months, it's called the 45-second presentation. And what I like about this way is that it teaches our coaches that it's a network marketing business first, and then we talk to them about Beachbody. So many people do not understand network marketing, and I know I've been in this for 2 years, and I really did not understand it until maybe 6 months ago. I mean, I understood how the company worked, but I really did not grasp it. And then when we went over this 45-second presentation information, it really hit home that this can be very simple to invite coaches. So I did make a script for that, because this is pretty much what we're going to be using for our coach invites if we're using the 45-second script. So there's, like I said, this is the second way we can invite somebody, which is actually a great way. Some people feel more comfortable doing this, and it's worked really well. So you can be talking to somebody, and you could always, the step 1 question would be, do you know anyone who loves to travel or go on vacation? Or you can ask them, let me ask you something. What would it mean to own your life? You don't have to ask them both. You ask them usually one or the other. And then they usually will let you know what that means to them to own their life. And usually they say to have the freedom to do what they want, when they want, with who they want. Or they tell you their story. So you feed off of that, you listen to what they say, and then step 2 would be, I think it takes 3 things to do that. I think it takes time, money, and your health to do things like travel, pay off debts, have more leisure time. I don't know about you, but I like to do what I want, when I want, with whom I want. When you subtract out the sleeping time, commuting time, working time, and things you have to do each and every day of your life, most people don't have more than 1 or 2 hours a day to do what they would like to do, and then will they have the money to do it? We have discovered a way a person can learn how to own their life by building a home-based business, and we have a system for doing that that is so simple, anyone can do it. It doesn't require selling, and the best part is it won't take much of your time. If you're interested, would you like me to get you to the next step? And of course, they're going to say great, because everybody wants to be on our team. So you send step 3. And like I said, this is all copy and paste. You would say, all right, great. I'd like to have you go to our Team Aspire Business Opportunity page. And this is the page I was talking to you about that Joe Gonzalez, our upline, made for us so that we can send people there to learn about the napkin presentations, which is the 45-second presentation. But also he has some Beachbody videos in there too. So this is the script you would send them and say at the top of the page, well, you will get a peek into network marketing, and that's about 10 minutes. Then once you know about our industry and how to drive, you will see a video that presents to you our vehicle that allows us to accomplish all of our goals. Our opportunity is our $1 billion company in the health and wellness industry. So you want to say, check out this page, and the 2 videos will tell you more about it. So those 2 videos are about, I think, 18 minutes long. And it's the one is Carl Deichler, and he's talking about what coaching is, but more at a business level. And then the other one is Coach Success Stories that he talks about. So then you say, be sure to click on the FAQ while you're there for great info. And that's pretty much our policy and procedures for Beachbody. Then after you watch those videos, I'll follow up with you with your interest level. If you have questions, we can hop on the phone. What would be a good time to circle back to you? And then after they watch everything, and you know they're so excited, right? So they want to jump on the phone and sign up. So you want to say, pretty exciting, isn't it? Let's set up a time to hop on the phone for 15 minutes. I want to be sure you are in front of your laptop. So when we do that, so I can point you to a couple of things. What time of day works best for you, AM or PM? Then you coordinate a call with your upline and upline diamond coach, whoever you want to get on the call with. And that's what we did, Ansley, how the 3 of us got on the call. I know it was longer than 15 minutes, but I spend a lot of time with my new coaches because that's just me. So that's it in a nutshell. The 2 different ways you can invite to the coach opportunity. It's definitely something, let me get back on here. Let me get back onto my group. There we are. It's definitely something that you learn as we go. This isn't something you have to do right away, but inviting more people as coaches to be on our team, the more people we can help. I mean, I'm actually humbled and overwhelmed, and I actually get tears in my eyes when I look at our summer Shape Up group, guys, and because of something I started 2 years ago, Rebecca, you're going to make me cry, that this is, I'm sorry. It's crazy that because of something I chose to do, I'm helping other people change other people's lives. And sorry, but this is really cool. So there's what, over 60 people now in that group or something. So that's what I'm talking about. It's just like, it's a group of coaches. You get a team, and you just keep building and building, and you more people you can help. So it's overwhelming, and being a coach is not the easiest thing to do. It's fun, it's rewarding, but you have your times too where you're going to doubt yourself. You're going to hate all the objections sometimes you get, but that's where we do personal development. And personal development is huge as a coach because it helps you get through those objections. It helps you get through the no's. It just makes you stronger mentally, because this business you do want to, we love what we do. It's that part's piece of cake, just helping people. But being a leader is so different even for me. I'm a nurse. I'm a follower. I went to school for 7 years, and we're all college people. But being a leader is so challenging, and I love it. I just absolutely love getting on calls like this, knowing that I'm helping you guys learn something that has made me a better person and has changed my life. So, this is just, I'm just trying to teach you guys a couple things every week. And just because we do it once, it doesn't mean we're not going to go over it again. But we want to make sure you guys know where to get the resources. We make everything available to you guys. We help you as much as we can. So this is just a couple ideas and a couple ways we can invite coaches. It is pretty simple. Pretty much you want to just say, Have you ever thought about doing what I do? If they say yes, then you ask a few more questions and say, great, let's get you signed up. And then some people are like, I don't know about coaching yet, but I'd love to get my, I'm like, well, then you would ask, well, why don't we get you at least a discount on your Shakeology? There's no reason for you to pay full price when you can get a discount, and then you have the opportunity to help people, but you also have that opportunity to make your money back and get it for free. So that's pretty much being a coach and inviting. That's all we do. So you don't need to know a lot. I know you guys are all doing the programs and you love the products, so it's going to be very easy for you guys to invite people because you believe in the stuff 110%. When you have that belief, the confidence exudes onto the people you're talking to because they can feel that. And once you do that, it's, how can they say no to us, right? It's the Kool-Aid. Come on. So I know that was a lot of information. I know I talk fast, but I was going off my little sheets here. They copy, I copy. I didn't learn that all on my own. And you can refer to this document. It's great. So anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover right now on this call. Do you guys have questions? Come on, I want to talk to you. Or else I'm going to cry again.
No more crying.
I know. I'm emotional. I'm emotional. Maybe it's that time. I don't know.
No, amazing. I thought that today. I was looking at our summer shape up group and I'm like, I've run 4 or 5 of the 21-day groups since I started and I haven't had this amount of response, and it's so nice. And like for me, it's like, wow, Natalie and Lisa are in charge of the post this week. I can focus on other stuff instead of trying to always be creative, because sometimes I'm not creative. And then my Clean and Get Lean group, it's the first day and I've never seen so many pictures posted.
That's awesome.
And I'm just amazed by it. So many people getting involved in it. It inspires you. It encourages you. You're like, why do I do more? Then your husband comes home and goes, but can I have dinner, please? Like, oh, okay. Sure. Like, oh my God. It's like, I didn't get, half the stuff. Okay. You made my calendar. I didn't do too bad. Hold on. Let me show you. I did all the pink stuff today.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I did all the pink stuff today. So
that's awesome.
I'm constantly learning. I'm going through the coach basics again, just like I was a brand new, so that I can understand everything and make sure I'm helping Nancy and Ansley. And we've got a new one, Angela, today. We've got Greg, we've got to help, and Jennifer, we've got to help get their teams and their business going. And I want them to have as much help as they can. So we're putting all this together for you guys. I'm like, I'm going back to school to learn for you guys.
Yeah.
Be the best coaches that you can be, and that's what Lisa's teaching me, and I'm loving it.
Hey, Nancy, I see your dog's nose down there. Oh, I hear him now. I hear him panting.
Yeah. Is that Chewbacca?
Chewbacca.
Love it. Love it.
He heard my voice again.
I love it. Oh, my cat's usually near me, but my cat's not here right now.
We're going to have like a pet share meeting or something.
Yeah. You know what? We should do a challenge group post with your pets.
Ah!
That would be fun. Yeah, because my cat's usually in my workouts, so. So that would be a fun day to do a post your picture with your pet.
Julie has her seat now. She's very happy that her quilt is folded up and seated on the bench so she can sit and watch us do our workouts. and now Chicago goes and hides in the closet.
Oh my gosh, really? Oh, that's great. So did you guys like what I put together? I know it's just a review, but did that make sense?
I have a question for you. Are you just inviting people you know? Is that where you're getting your invite people coming along?
Actually, you know what? When I first started, I invited people I didn't know, and I didn't feel right doing that. With inviting, think about it as connecting. So you don't need to invite someone to your challenge group every day, like 3 or 4. just reach out to 3 to 4 people a day if you can, and just like say, hey, how are you doing? You know, start rebuilding that relationship, and never say anything about your challenge group or being a coach. And just maybe follow up with them in a few days and just say, hey, you know, it was great talking to you, and I don't know if this is for you or not, but we're starting this, you know, accountability group, and I'd love to have you with us if you know, whatever. And that is inviting. Inviting is just connecting and building relationships with people. And so there's people I don't know now. I mean, I just happen to I like the same things they like, so I go to their pages and I like their stuff, and I never comment. And then I wait a few days and then I go back, and then I message them, said, hey, you know, I really like your post about, you know, the food you're making. What is that? You know? So I never, for people that I'm just getting to know, I never invite them the first time. You need to build that relationship first and build that trust with them. And then you can invite them, you know, as a challenger or as a coach. My husband just came in. You guys want to say hi?
Yeah,
There's just a few of us on tonight.
I just told him to stick it together.
Go ahead. Stick your head there. There's a few. Oh, there's Tony Bellini. This is Liz Bellini's husband. You get, Rebecca, you know Liz Bellini. You've seen her on, you know, the stuff. So that's her husband. So it is a great business. Bye, Tony. So Nancy, yeah. So the inviting is just building relationships with people first, and then later on you want to go back to them and just invite them to being a coach or being a challenger. So you don't have to invite somebody right away every time. Does that make sense? Is that what you're wondering?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What day in the Coach Basics do you go over? Because I'm not that far yet.
Okay.
You go the forming. Which one is that? Do you know?
I don't think I went over forming.
We need to add that to the Coach Basics, Lisa.
It was in the you know what? It was in the last one, but I'm trying to think. I don't think I'll have to look back. I don't think I added that. That's why I need your input.
I'm only on day 7. I'm working on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah.
Nancy, I'll show you in the I'll bring it to Toastmasters tomorrow. I'll show you the couple forms that come from Beachbody that show you the beginning process of the forming and the inviting and doing those type of steps, because it helps to see it, that's for sure. So I'll bring some to you tomorrow.
I won't be there tomorrow, so.
No!
Tell me about it.
Can't have a Toastmasters without Nancy.
Yeah, you can.
She's gonna be working out. She'll be working out.
I'm sure that's not what she's missing Toastmasters for.
Oh, that's true. It's way too early for that. We know
Yeah. She has to be out to like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
I love it. But yeah, it's all about forming. Which have you talked to her about forming, Rebecca? What forming is? Oh, okay. Let Rebecca talk to you about that, and that's just talking to a person, learning about their family, their occupation, what they do for recreation, and then we send them a message about what we can do for them. So that's what the form means. But we'll make sure that we go over that in our coaching. So.
Okay.
But yeah, it's all about building a relationship first. It's a relationship business, and you make it all about them. So they say, be interesting, but be interested. So make it all about your client.
Yeah.
What does Zig Ziglar say? He said, if you help everybody get what they want, you will get everything that you want.
Yep.
So, you know, this is my heart is, we all have the same heart, I can tell, and we're here to help people. So if we make money doing it, that's just an added bonus. Right?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. Yeah. Yay. So good question. That's a good question, Nancy. Thank you. So that's pretty much it for tonight's call. And then this week we're gonna start. We're gonna have a new graphic. We're gonna start doing the Fit for the 4th challenge group. So we're gonna do a new graphic and start inviting people to our new challenge group that starts on the 22nd.
June 22nd.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yep. So we'll show you guys how to do that, and we'll give you the graphic, and so you can start, if you want to, start putting it on your walls. So Rebecca will help you do that. So.
Yep. I know that. I know Ansley copied mine already.
Nice job.
The other day.
Good job.
Yeah, well, it's so funny because not a single person said they wanted to join, but I had a bunch of people like it, and I'm like, I'm going to follow up with you later. I'm like, I'm going to let you see what happens when I kick it up to 2 workouts, and then I could say in 3 weeks I've lost X number of inches and whatever pounds, and be like, I know you're jealous, so do it.
You know what, Ansley? Yeah, that's right. And you know what, Ansley? All of those people that liked your post, you definitely need to follow up with them in private message.
Yes, yeah.
And just say, hey, thank you for liking my post. What did you like about what you saw?
Yeah.
Some people will like stuff, but they'll never admit they need help until you take their private message.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and it is interesting because I did notice that the bulk of the people who liked it are my same friends who have struggled with their weight their entire life, just like me. And we've all seen each other tiny, and we've all seen each other huge, and at every stage in between.
You're going to inspire so many people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You're sweet. I appreciate you saying that.
I can't say it enough. I can see what you're going to do for others, and it's awesome.
Well, the fact is that, I've been doing this other thing for 10 weeks and haven't really gotten any of the results that I wanted. I've been doing this for 2 weeks and, over 2 inches off my waist, over 3 inches off my hip, let alone the other measurements have gone down, plus 6 pounds. And I was having my time last week. So I wasn't expecting to lose anything at all last week. In fact, I was expecting to gain, and I actually managed to lose and squeak out a little bit more weight loss. So I was like, yay!
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. You know what? When you start, posting that stuff, say, I was doing the 10-week first, and now I'm seeing results. That will take, people will just love that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. It was like, I told Rebecca because I've really been eating a lot more food than I'm used to eating.
Yep.
And I told her, I said, I was sitting at home Friday night and I was hungry and it scared the crap out of me because I was like, oh my gosh, I have an appetite.
Yeah.
I don't want an appetite again. I like the fact that I was having to force feed myself.
No, that's a great sign because your metabolism is boosted up.
I know, and that's what I kept telling myself. I said, you being hungry is a good thing because it means it's going to kick up the weight loss. So I was like, go with it. But it really did scare me because all of a sudden I'm sitting there and it's getting about time for me to have my last shake, my evening shake, because that's what I do is like my last snack is, my shake. And all of a sudden I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm so hungry. And I looked at the clock and I was like, wow, that's why I'm hungry.
Love it. Yeah, you're doing great. Oh my God.
Well, I appreciate it. It's, and I'll say it definitely helps that everybody's participating. Well, I mean, I know we have like 60 people, but there's still a good, 10 to 20 people who are actively participating almost every single day, and that helps.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
So
that's my 12-year-old Jacob. I'm so proud of him. He did football for the first time today, and he was scared stiff to try it, but he did it, so he overcame that. He threw up at practice, but he's still going back.
Hey, good job. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him. So anyway, all right, well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, stepped out of his comfort zone. He just did it, I guess. So, all right, well, I'll let you guys go. It was a good call. Thanks for getting on, you guys. Yeah, she's good.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm so glad you got on. Isn't this fun? It's like the Brady Bunch.
I like it. It was so nice to have both Nancy and Ansley on the call. So it's like I kind of feel like I can see my team, and I like it.
Isn't it nice? I know. It does. You guys are great. So we're going to get bigger and bigger.
And then I remember Nancy making a comment to me a couple weeks ago that she got checked out in the Walmart. And she goes, I got to go back to do my 21-day fix because I got checked out in the Walmart.
She can stop.
And that's the most
That's awesome. Love that. It does wonders. It does wonders. Autumn is awesome. All right. Well, great job, you guys.
Yep. I will see you guys. Nancy, I'll see you next Tuesday, I guess.
Okay.